Hi Cancer, and welcome to my channel, Higher Healing Tarot. I'm going to be doing a reading for March 2023. We're going to be looking at your positive energies, your challenges, and what you need to make time for. And then I'll pull a couple clarifiers out for you for that, and we'll see where this all goes. So let's get started with your positive energies. Positive energies for Cancer. Positive energies for Cancer. Or more. Positive energies for Cancer. Ah! We don't want all those. We're going to take that one. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords and we have the Three of Wands. Okay. So the positive energy coming in here is really looking at that there's room for change here, and that there's room for rest and guidance. Like, Spirit is really calling for you to, like, it's a positive energy. It's an energy of being in a place where you can just take a minute, take a breath, and contemplate some things. And really just take time to chill out. So we're going to clarify that more, but this is really saying, like, it's an energy coming in March to just, it's contemplation. I can't, like, meditation, contemplation, just a space of, like, stop the world for a minute, and, you know, you'll be able to restructure and regroup yourself a little bit more. So let's look at the challenges that are going to be around this. The Hierophant. A lot of red coming in, a lot of root chakra work here. The Hierophant and the King of Pentacles. All right, so these two really, really strong energies coming in. Really, really strong energies coming. Whoops, I just moved my camera. Sorry, guys. Let's see. So these are your challenges. Your challenges are around the practicalities of life. Maybe being just a little bit too staunch in your nature. Like, just being a little bit too demanding about what is going on. You need to, like, kind of, like, bring it down a notch. Maybe that's why the positive energies that are coming in is for you to just relax. This could be based, because, like, I'm really getting this, like, there's a lot of root chakra energy coming up here, and I'm just really getting this as, like, you're just, like, it's a fear response. This is a fear response of that. I don't have enough to get by, or I don't, I can't give to this relationship what I want to give to it, or I can't. So it's a fear response, and it could be unconscious fear response coming through. So this is saying that this is a challenge for you. This is something that you'll need to work on. You need to learn a new way. Or just get out of this fear. I will be doing a free energy clearing through my Facebook page on March 21st, which is the new moon, in March. So go to the description box and you'll see the link where you can sign up for that. But that's what this is needed here. Like, you need to get out of the fear of what's going on here. Whatever is going on in your life that's bringing up feelings of you know, like your self-worth, or that it's not going to work, or that it's you don't have enough, or that it's like a self-worth thing coming up here. It's very much about your self-worth, your inadequacies. That's what your challenges are, to really, like, work on that. You're supported in the energy to take some time to really do that. So I would definitely look into that. And again, I'll do a little clarification on it too. And what you need to make time for. What does Cancer need to make time for? Two of Swords. One more for what Cancer needs to make time for. Four of Wands. Okay. This is just joy. Making time to get out of your own head. Stop thinking that you have to make a decision without knowing. You can't make a decision when you're functioning in a fear state. You're never going to be able to make decisions about your life and what will bring you your happiness if you're in a fear state. You have to make time for this joy and see what it brings you so that you can start making better decisions around it instead of kind of separating yourself from that joy and, and then trying to make a decision. But this is basically saying you need to make time to think about these things in a different way. And the energy is supporting this meditation and this like kind of going out into the world kind of a thing. You go from the Three of Swords here to the Three of Wands here to the Four of Wands here. So, it's supporting this movement forward for you. Of inspiration. This is a lot of spiritual work here too. Just spiritual guidance. You need to really get into your inner self and see what is going on here with this, whatever this is. This is like fear of yourself, your inadequacies, your self-worth, whatever that is. And we have the Five of Wands coming in. And again, here's the progression, 3, 4, 5. The new way of learning. This is training. That's change, training. It's funny because the Four of Wands represents the marriage and the Empress, rebirth of something new. The Four of Wands always represents like the marriage card. But after you're married, you need to learn new ways. You need to relate to the person that you're with in a little bit better standing. If this is about getting married, there's a lot of marriage cards in this, having the Hierophant here and the King of Pentacles, or there's a lot of like marriage stuff here. And then we're ending up with the Empress, which is actually like, the Empress births new things. She's actually pregnant in this thing. So this could be the progression of a marriage, Cancer, and how you move forward in it. So that's pretty funny how it kind of lays out a marriage too. But this could be for anything. That could be specific to some of you. Again, this is a general reading, so it could be just specific to just some of you. Look at what we have under the deck. I've been holding it the whole time, the Lovers. This could represent a relationship with yourself. I'm really seeing like a marriage coming through here. Again, maybe really specific for somebody, but like a marriage coming through and thinking about, is it time to get pregnant or not? And, so like really putting a little bit of time and contemplation into that. Will you be stable enough to do this? And, what will we have to change? What will the new way be? And you can really bring this into any kind of category. If this is about your career or starting a business with somebody, how is that relationship going to go? What will we need to learn to birth this new idea? So this is like really interesting that it's coming through as like a marriage. But, let's clarify this a little bit more here. So let's clarify positive energies. And we have the King of Wands. Bringing forward your strength, bringing forward what makes you tick, what makes you happy. Entrepreneurial energy again. What is going to be for the good of all, which is, a lot of the Hierophant energy will come in there too. So what can you teach to others? What is going to be good for everyone involved? And what will be fun? I mean, there is an aspect of fun here with this King of Wands. He kind of he has that cloak. It has like the, it has those things all over it. And usually when there's a colored cloak, that means it's like joy and fun. And he likes to have fun. So bringing that in as well, like how can you make all of this work for you in a better manner, or what is going to work? How do you go about this? How do you lay it out? which has just been the universal message throughout all my readings this month. So really interesting. And for challenges, what do we have for clarification on challenges? Six of Wands. Yeah, you have to look at yourself. You have to take a deeper look in yourself. This is self-recognition. This is self-confidence. This is, like victory in a situation that you've been putting time into, like just being acknowledged. Like, it's really like sucking that in. And if you're not getting that, if you're not seeing that you're getting acknowledged for the things and the people that you're putting time into and around, person, place, or thing, it means that you need to put that work into yourself. I do private sessions as well, you guys. Websites listed below for private readings or energy clearings. And sometimes this is about the energy clearing because it's the fear that needs to be cleared from this, definitely. Okay, what you need to make time for. Look, Knight of Wands just fell right out of the deck. Knight of Wands just moved forward into this, and it's pointing at this Six of Wands. So it's like making time for this. Making time for these things that we've mentioned already. Moving in with some action. You have to take some kind of action on it. You can't just be like, this is calling for meditation, I think, to wrap your head and get yourself in a calmer, more grounded state again. That grounding really comes up that root chakra. But also to take action on what you need to do to start making the changes in it simultaneously. So because this all has to kind of happen, and Spirit's asking for you to make it quickly, to make the changes quickly. Okay, so what do we have with this Five of Wands here? I'm gonna pull this one. We have the Ace of Wands and we have the Ten of Swords. So yes, bringing a new inspiration forward. That's the ending of the other cycle, like leaving this old way of thinking behind. Leaving this old way behind. Again, with the Five of Wands, we have a new way, a new training, and then just bringing this new information forward to light. What sparks you, what brings you joy, what new idea you have that can really be helpful to you moving forward. And again, in this marriage energy, a marriage of any kind of relationship. It could be a relationship with money. Just, how can it bring you joy? How can you look at it in a different way? Because the way you're looking at it now, if you look at money in a way of that, and if you have feelings of fear of inadequacy, and you're looking at money and there's none coming in, and you're going, well, it's I never have any money. I'm always like, I suck. I can't ever get this. I'll never be good enough to get this. Like, if you're in that way, you have to clear that energy and find a new way to start thinking about this. And this is a relationship with yourself. You have to make a new marriage to money. So this all falls into play. And it's funny that Spirit brought it up as a marriage. Because relationships are relationships. You have a relationship to everything. Awesome. Like, look at how we're ending here. So we have the Empress card with like the birthing of the new thing, and then the sun coming out on it. So, once you get to this new way, and this could be done in March. I mean, you could get to the end of March and be in a completely different energy and a completely different way if you do the work around it right now. It's really, really supporting this. Spirit is really wanting to bring you forward into like this new way. And, it's just time to end whatever it is that's holding you back from getting there. Two of Wands under the deck. I think this is like you have the 2, you have the 3, you have the 4, you have the 5. Then you have the 6 here. You also have the Ace. So, we went through all, like, basically wands. Wand energy is about your spirituality, things that inspire you, your creativity, whatever kind of, like, makes you tick a little bit. The thing that just, like, you just, oh, I love that. It's like if you if you love like watching your tarot cards being read and you always wanted to learn how to do them, then like that's it. That's like that inspiring thing. And the Two of Wands is just stating like like the world is yours. Like if this is about and I'm holding the quartz stone just to clear any energy around that is not coming in for you. And this is also very third chakra and heart chakra coming in here, because it's like what makes you happy is what brings you joy. And if it's about your creativity, or if it's about like if you want to be a writer or a poet or an artist of some kind, it's like just you can do it. You can do it. You can form a courtship with this right now, because you're going to get married. You can marry it. You can marry it and have it bring in really, really beautiful energy, and really a really nice space for you to be in. So let's just get a little final advice here from the Keepers of the Light. This is like a really beautiful energy, Cancer. Really beautiful energy. And it's just a little work involved here. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I love hearing from you guys. I love the comments. I always answer everybody, so please, please, show me a little love. Okay, the Miriam, Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Okay. So I think this card coming up is just, again, I'm seeing two. Whenever I see this, it's like relationship with self. It's just to really work on that. Forgive yourself, whatever your inadequacies are, whatever you see coming up that's hindering you or keeping you from seeing yourself in the highest light. You need to forgive yourself for that, and see the highest light in all. This is also a very big universal message coming through. It's like you can't just see it in yourself right now. You have to see it in all things. So, if you're in a relationship with somebody, or like you're trying to get into a relationship and you see the opposite sex is always a problem, or they're jerks, or they never do this, or they never do that, and that's what you're going to keep bringing forth with yourself. You have to get clear on your own issues, and then put it out that there's going to be somebody that's going to be compatible with you, but that exists. It's out there. And the Holy Spirit, expect miracles. There you go. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally, and Spirit has your back. And this beautiful, like blue, purplish energy coming through. That's Michael. That's a lot of protection there. Archangel Michael, Mary, feminine energy coming in through. Transmutive energy with the purple, Saint Germain. So, all of these things are kind of like in this place that's protecting you while you're going through all this. And, you can only expect a miracle if you believe that a miracle can happen. And this is really saying that there's not really, if you take some kind of an action, you'll get to that. You'll get to that miracle. So, well, you'll start to see it unfold. And, this reading has a lot of great energy to it. I love the way it was fashioned out. Thank you, Spirit, for giving it to me in this manner as a marriage, because I think it's like, just your relationship with everything, and the courtship of improving yourself and then becoming one in coupling with yourself. And we see this coupling going on like throughout the reading too. So that's really cool. So take care, Cancer. Have a great March.